This is Carrie Gleckner, and we're back for part 3 of Meigs Forward this week, and my guest is Ben Nease. So tell us a little bit about what the future plans are. Where are you going with it? I know you're involved in a lot of different things with the business, with Middleport Business Association, with all kinds of different things. So
about this time of year, I always get a few crazy ideas in my head, and I gotta narrow down the ones that are most obtainable in the next 12 months. There's been talks about putting together another traveling team. We put together a traveling team last year to go to Columbus and St. Albans. That was a lot of fun. That may happen. Like I said, I have my eyes on expanding the facility right now, and I think I'm pretty sure that's going to happen. I mean, you just never know until you have it in your hands, but I'm pretty sure that will happen. And we are also, and when I say we, I have a very good team at the martial arts studio. I have 2 great helpers. I would not be able to do it without Jan or Cindy. And then I have a lot of helpers outside of that. We put together a creative film this year in memory of a student of ours that passed away this summer. And we really liked that. That was a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. And not that I have much acting potential, because I've never acted before and it was very difficult, but I would like to pursue something in film. Now in the age of the internet, you don't have to go to Hollywood to produce something.
That's true.
You can produce it here and then let YouTube take it. So we have a couple ideas for that. So that's, as of now, I might change my mind in the next 30 minutes. This is how I think, but that's pretty much what I see the future to be.
I know what that's like.
Yeah.
Especially if you're creative and you're coming up with a lot of different things.
Well,
but definitely, I want to plug your YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
Because if you haven't seen the movie,
called Heart,
it's not what you expect it to be. There was a lot of physical action in it, a lot more physical action than you expect to be in an amateur type film like that. And I'm not saying amateur to put it down, because it doesn't look amateur.
Well, it was less than $500 to make.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, it doesn't look that way though. So it really, there's a lot of physical activity you don't necessarily expect.
Well, that took 7 weeks to film, 41 hours to edit. And that doesn't include all the background of finding sites and getting them ready, wardrobes and that kind of thing. We had less than 15 people helping with the whole thing. What really made that film come together was our camera lady, Amanda Taylor. She, to put it in perspective, there was no tripod used.
Wow.
She held the camera for every shot.
Wow.
So she's phenomenal. She's very talented. We had to do some research on certain composition pieces, and then we had to buy a lot more equipment. I said the movie cost $500. That doesn't include the computers we had to buy and the software we had to buy, but that can always be reused. No, again, it's something to be proud of. I mean, people want to look for the negativity coming out of this area, but Meigs County just raised $30-some thousand for their band programs, and we put together a halfway decent film. So a lot of good things can come out of this area, and that's one reason why we did it. But that was very fun. Originally, we were going to make it a horror film, and the first day of filming, we could not get the lighting right, and I said, this is going to be the corniest horror film that anyone's ever seen. So we went back to the drawing board and rewrote the story and took it from there. So, and we'll try to do one every year. If we can, we'll try to link it in with something going on in the community to bring awareness. But it was a blast. And the fight scenes, if I could redo them, I would, but we had limited time. The final fight scene took 5.5 hours to film. So it just kind of shows you how long it takes to get it done. But I do have experience in choreographing things, because a lot of people might know this, but before the karate school was real big, we used to do demonstrations all the time to kind of recruit people. That's kind of an old recruitment tactic that's not really used anymore.
Well, I just want to ask, any final thoughts, anything else that you want to talk about as far as moving Meigs forward?
Well, I'm very happy with what's going on in Middleport right now. We really have growth going on now that we haven't seen in a long time. The Blakesley Center is a huge blessing for Middleport that should be open before too long. We have a lot of other great things going on there too. The vibe feels better. It's just not, and this is not related to anything politically, but it just seems like there's a different generation, or maybe a younger generation, pulling together to make a difference. People who are starting young families or first-time home buyers, they just don't want to accept the status quo, and I think that's why you see things moving in Middleport now. So, and they have been moving in a while, but now we're starting to see it. So,
starting to see some benefits of it.
Oh yes, yeah, absolutely. So no, that's in general, I'm an optimistic person, but when I hear the negativity coming out about the small town, I just have to kind of ignore it, because it's not. I mean, it's just not total reality. It's not total fact.
And that's exactly why we're doing this program. That's exactly why we started doing Meigs Forward, was to be able to show that we are moving forward, and there is progress, and there are good things happening, and there is positive things happening here. So
there are, and you just have to. Well, here's the thing. Let's say that the other side is correct, and it's doom and gloom, and there's nothing here. I will listen to you once I have evidence that you've made a contribution to change it. Because one of my favorite sayings in philosophy, it's a Taoist saying that goes, the ignorant cast blame, and the wise seek solutions. So we can complain all day long, but until you've contributed to change the problem, what do you expect?
And until then, you're basically a keyboard warrior.
It's like in martial arts, you keep getting hit and it hurts. It's like, well, this hurts. This is uncomfortable. Well, block it. Do something. Just you can't keep taking it. So, but anyway, that's my 2 cents on it.
Well, this has been Meigs Forward. I'm Carrie Gleckner. I've been here with Ben Nease, and he has Batangas Martial Arts Center in Middleport. Check it out. They have Facebook page, website, YouTube channel, whole 9 yards. So check that out, and we will be back next week with another episode with someone that is helping to move Meigs County forward.